The intense atmosphere at Circuito de Jerez heated up once again after Ducati officially completed testing their latest performance upgrades, a move that immediately captured the attention of the paddock. Even more intriguing, Marc Marquez appeared to respond positively and was deeply impressed by the developments, sparking speculation about a potential shift in the competitive landscape this season. Is this a sign of a new era of Ducati dominance alongside Marquez? Or merely a glimpse of promise that may not yet prove consistent? Let's discuss. The weekend at Jerez circuit turned into a stage full of contrasts for Marc Marquez. On one hand, he had to endure disappointment after crashing in the main race of the 2026 Spanish MotoGP, an incident that further worsened his position in the standings. On the other hand, hope emerged from the post-race test session, opening a window of opportunity for the 8-time world champion to bounce back. In the increasingly competitive MotoGP environment, test sessions are far more than mere formalities. For teams and riders, they are crucial moments to analyse weaknesses and determine development direction. This is exactly what Marquez and the Ducati Lenovo team maximised. Marquez demonstrated exceptional commitment throughout the testing session, completing a total of 68 laps, an achievement that reflects not only physical endurance, but also his determination to gather as much technical data as possible. His consistency was evident when he briefly set the fastest time of 1 minute 36.27 seconds and led the afternoon session, showcasing a competitive edge that is beginning to re-emerge. Although he ultimately had to concede to the dominance of the Aprilia racing riders toward the end of the session, Marquez's performance still left a strong positive impression. He finished the test as the fastest Ducati rider, an important indicator that his adaptation process and performance recovery are heading in the right direction. Beyond lap times, this result sends a clear signal that Marquez is gradually rediscovering his racing rhythm and confidence, opening up significant potential for stronger performances in the upcoming rounds. Ducati arrived in Jerez with several significant technical updates as part of their effort to strengthen competitiveness amid this season's tight rivalry. Their primary development focus centered on two crucial aspects: aerodynamics and chassis design, both considered to have a direct impact on overall bike performance under various track conditions. The testing of a new fairing became the main highlight of the session. This component was specifically designed to improve airflow efficiency while also generating additional downforce, which is essential when tackling high-speed corners. With this upgrade, the bike is expected to maintain stability without compromising top speed on the straights. In addition, Ducati also tested innovations on the aero swing arm, introducing aerodynamic elements to the swing arm to enhance traction and stability during corner exits. This approach demonstrates the team's meticulous attention to every detail that could provide a competitive advantage. Not stopping at aerodynamics, changes were also made to the bike's frame to better suit Marquez's aggressive riding style. These adjustments focused on improving front-end feel, which has been one of the key challenges. Early results from this development have shown promising signs, giving the rider greater confidence when entering and exiting corners with improved precision and stability. One of the most significant improvements was felt by Marquez when tackling left-hand corners, an area that had previously been a weakness. He now admits he can push the bike with much greater confidence, without hesitation regarding front tyre grip. Improvements were also seen in right-hand corners, although not as pronounced as on the left side. Interestingly, these gains did not come at the expense of Ducati's strengths in other sectors, indicating that the bike's overall balance remains intact. Team manager Davide Tardozzi expressed his satisfaction with the test results, stating that the development direction, particularly in aerodynamics, is already on the right track. While Marc Marquez has begun to show signs of finding solutions to his performance issues, his teammate Francesco Bagnaia is still grappling with several crucial technical problems. The Italian rider admitted that he has been struggling particularly in braking zones and corner entry, two elements that are absolutely decisive in producing competitive lap times at the highest level of MotoGP. The differing characteristics and needs of the two riders present a complex challenge for Ducati Lenovo team in developing a bike that can optimally accommodate both. On one hand, Marquez tends to seek improvements in high-speed cornering and stability under acceleration. On the other, Bagnaia places greater emphasis on stability during heavy braking and precise control when entering corners. This situation forces Ducati to find a technical balance that is not only fast, but also adaptable to contrasting riding styles. In the latest test session, Bagnaia could only finish the day in 10th place, an outcome that highlights there is still significant work to be done to bring his performance back to its peak. Meanwhile, the threat from Aprilia Racing is becoming increasingly real and can no longer be underestimated. Their dominance in recent test sessions serves as a strong indicator that the Nola-based manufacturer has found a competitive and well-balanced package. Their consistent performance, both in races and testing, shows that Aprilia is no longer just a contender, but a serious title challenger this season. A situation that directly increases the pressure on Ducati. On the other side, Marquez's position in the standings adds further complexity. He is still trailing the championship leader Marco Bezzecchi by 44 points. Mathematically, that gap is still very much within reach. However, given the increasingly tight and evenly matched competition, Marquez is required to perform almost flawlessly, combining peak performance, the right strategy, and high consistency in every round. Without that, pressure from rivals like Aprilia could further narrow his chances in the title fight. Amid the pressure of the standings, Marquez has taken a fairly realistic approach. He is not relying solely on technical upgrades from the Ducati Lenovo team, but is also emphasizing the importance of quickly adapting to every change. According to him, performance improvements mean little without the rider's ability to immediately connect with the bike's character. This was evident in how he tested various configurations during the session, pushing to understand the bike's limits under different conditions. This approach is crucial, considering how razor-thin the margins are in MotoGP. Losing even a slight sense of feeling can lead to a significant drop in results. Beyond the technical aspect, physical condition has also become a key highlight. Completing 68 laps in a single day is not just about collecting data, but also proof that Marquez's physical condition is becoming increasingly solid after being disrupted by injuries in recent seasons. However, the real challenge is not only physical, it is mental. The crash in the main race at Jerez Grand Prix serves as a reminder that risks are always present. In situations like this, maintaining focus and confidence becomes the defining factor between riders who can bounce back and those who continue to struggle. The next round at Circuit de la Sarthe in France will be the real test. The circuit's characteristics, which differ significantly from Jerez, will determine whether the improvements Marquez has felt are truly effective under real race conditions. Marquez himself has chosen not to focus too much on the standings. For him, the main priority is making the bike more competitive. Results will follow if the technical foundation is strong. However, the big question remains, is this truly a turning point or just a brief glimmer of hope? Share your thoughts below